North Carolina. What I'm looking at here, I don't know what it is. I've heard of Chaga being in western North Carolina, but it's rare. I've heard it's mostly only, or read more so than heard, but that it's mostly only in the higher elevations, which we're at about 1,000 feet above sea level here. Just a hair shy of it. So then maybe not. Anyway, backstory. A couple days ago, I was walking some Christmas presents down to my sister's house, which is about a quarter mile that way. My house is about 200 yards that way. Just got a path in the woods between our two houses. And I saw these burls on a tree with a pattern that I haven't seen around here before. Obviously it's here, but I don't know what you can tell, and I'll zoom in here in a minute. It's got pitting in it, which makes it rather unique for around here. And then obviously black mass, at least to me, resembles chaga. So we're gonna try to peel it off of here and see what we got. From what reading I've done, this could be a white birch. Again, we have birch around here, just rare. Mostly river birch around rivers, which the closest river is about 1.5 miles back behind the camera. So we'll see. Let me clear some of these poison ivy vines out of the way, and we'll get to work. And I know some of y'all are gonna scoff at me touching these with my bare hands, but I'm a fortunate one who's not too terribly allergic to poison ivy. Okay, well, this is the bottom burl. Unfortunately, the sun is shining in such a place on the top one where I can't get a good camera angle on it. But this one looks to be the cleaner of the two anyway. So I was going to get to work on it first. Again, everything that I'm doing and what I know here, or at least think I know, comes from just reading online and through various other books. I've never had any personal experience or first-hand experience with this whatsoever. So I'm kind of betting you that this is not a birch tree, and I'm kind of betting you that this is just a burl or some other kind of growth, for many reasons. But number one, I guess I'm not that lucky. From what I understand, one of the most common ways getting chaga off a tree is just to bust it off. So I'll put the velvet cut here to work and see what happens. And alright guys, so this is what we found here. Get arranged. Alright, I managed to round up the pieces that I knocked off. This is what we come up with here if I don't drop it all on the ground. Now, get this to focus. That's the inside. It's white, it's woody, much like one would expect from a wood burl. So you can see the outside of it can be kind of confusing. Now compare with a known piece of chaga that my bud Larry Roberts sent me. There's the outside. This is what I know is chaga, at least what he says is chaga, and it tastes pretty good, and I've been drinking it for several months, and our tea made out of it for several months, and I'm not dead yet, so I'd assume he's right. Now flip it over. This is what we just pulled off, and that
is chaga. Doesn't look real similar except for on the outer edges where it's kind of orangey, but that's also the transition from the inner wood to the bark, so you'd expect that as well. And as one last test, I stripped off just a little bit of bark. This is a live tree, so I didn't want to take much. And we have that. As you can see, you got the green right there. Now this is a birch tree. She's going to light up like fat wood, from what I understand. And I really don't think that's going to happen. Kind of sounds promising, but I've seen birch bark go up on YouTube before, and that, my friends, I would dare say is likely not it. And there we go, we're down just to coals. I think birch bark would be self-sustaining. So, fail. That pretty much answers that, I think. That is a wood burl, fellas. I'm not that fortunate. Oh well. It's a good learning experience, I guess. That's a pity. I'm rather disappointed. It's a good looking burl though. It smells kind of nutty. Alright, well guys, I suppose my search for chaga continues. And it's a good learning experience, I guess. Definitely in that I need to learn more about trees around here. You know, I can tell the regular pines and cedars and oaks and poplars and mimosas and everything else. But you know, this is a tree I haven't noticed before, and I obviously identified it wrong. So anyway, thanks for coming along.